know to put a schedule together right now where you are to work on your business. That's so important in today's economy because people have a dream of having a business, and it's amazing when they get the pink slip how quickly that dream then becomes like not just a dream but like almost a nightmare. I gotta do this business. Because now they have to do it for real because they need the income. And that's the worst time to really start a business, when you are scraping and you have to because you were fired. Work on your business part-time while you are working for someone else.
That's good advice.
You can work your job 9 to 5, and then when you get home, eat dinner, and then from 7 to 12, 7 to 1, 7 to 2, 7 to 3, whatever you have to do. If you're serious, that's what you do. And I find that a lot of people aren't willing to work on the job of their dream because they don't have a schedule or they're not really, quote unquote, getting paid. But you need to work on it when you don't really have it after, so that when you do get to the point where you know, okay, my part-time income is really exceeding my full-time income, then now it's time to step out. I would say never start a business without any cash flow. You go right out of business. And so you need to have money to fuel your business. Even if you work part-time for 2 or 3 years just to get enough capital, get the cash flow going, it's so much to do. Don't just jump out of the boat unprepared. That's number one. I find that a lot of people are getting laid off now, and what they're doing is they're really trying to work a business. And it's not a business. It's a hustle. There's a difference between a hustle and a business. You know, when you are laid off and then all of a sudden it says, yeah, I want to get in your coaching program because I got to do this business because, you know, I just got laid off and can you give me some strategies real quick? Nothing real quick, okay?
That's right.
If it was real quick, it would not have taken 10 years for me to really have my business now, okay? So it's nothing real quick. So that's number one. Number two, I would say learn technology. Hold this spot for a second. Hold the phone, the pink phone. This is not an iPhone, but it is a smartphone. Okay, my daughter has the iPhone, but anyway. Have one of these, all right? Program it, use it. I just checked in with Foursquare. Anybody know what Foursquare is? Look it up on Google, okay? Foursquare is like you just check in Foursquare, you say you're at Chase, I just pinged it, it's on Twitter. So that gives your brand some leverage. It's really good if you're in retail, okay? It's really good if you're in retail. So look up Foursquare, the number 4. And I would say 2 and 3 are books that really changed my life when it comes to my business. Number 1 is The E-Myth by Michael Gerber. If you've never read that book and you're in business now, you need to get it. Even before you go into business.
Can you pronounce it again?
The E-Myth by Michael Gerber. And Google Michael Gerber. He has a great website. I think it's michaelgerber.com. He's been around for 25 years, New York Times bestseller. His business changed my life because it was about being an entrepreneur for real and not just being a technician or a manager in your business. You know how you can be a good cupcake baker and you bake cupcakes, but you don't know how to run a business? And your business never grows because you're too busy managing other people, or you're too busy trying to bake the cupcakes instead of really being the visionary of the cupcake business, okay? And you just stuck making the cupcakes. And you hate cupcakes, okay? So you want to get the E-Myth. It'll give you more joy in your life. The other book that I love, that I always talk about, and then my friend Karen Taylor Bass talked about today, she says, girl, that book changed my life. It's called Crush It. Go to crushitbook.com. You can get that book. I don't get any money, but, you know, if this goes on YouTube or anything, Gary Vaynerchuk, you need to send me some money. That book will make you so excited that you really won't even be able to go to sleep. You will be up on the internet trying to figure out how to crush it online for real. He went from $6 million to $60 million using the internet. It ain't no joke, so, you know, don't send me no jokes on Facebook, Twitter. Don't ping me nothing that ain't about business, because there's money to be made online for real. And he tells you in that book how to do it. And then there's one other book, and it's kind of like, I'm going to give this to you because I know you really like these kind of things. This is by Max Siegel. It calls Knows What Makes Them Tick. How to Successfully Negotiate Any Situation. I want to give one to, I have enough for all the panel too. Because if you're going to be in business, you're going to have to negotiate. even if you're not in business, you don't have to know how people tick. So this book is really good in terms of psychology, in person, online, but know what makes people tick. Really, that's marketing too. So this book, if there's things that we can tell you, we tell you to read, I'm telling you 3 books to read. The E-Myth, Crush It book, and then Know What Makes Them Tick. And then the other thing that I do frequently is I just scan Borders and Barnes & Noble once a week. That is part of my daily habit, weekly habit of doing that. You know, Amazon is daily, but you know, you go into the bookstore where you can actually touch and feel the book and actually read it and decide, or sometimes you just read it and put it back and say, okay, I got what I need. That's a cheap way to really read a lot of books. Go to the bookstore. Donald Snyder said that last week on the show. So anyway, so that's it. So I want to give that to you. But that is very key. Thank you, Kia.
Can you give me one more? You said Crush It?
Crush It.
By Gary Van who?
You don't even need to really know how to spell it. Just put in Crush It in Google and it's going to come up.
Okay.
Guarantee you, because he's online and he is crushing it, all right? But crushitbook.com is where you can find it all. Yeah. His last name is Vanderchuck, but it's pretty hard to say and spell. So he goes by Gary V on Twitter.
Okay.
All right. All right, that was awesome.